minute since y'all have seen my face, and what can I say? Girl, I've been working. Okay, I've been working. Now, I had an excuse at first as to why I wasn't uploading, and that was because, oh, I was working 7 days a week, I was being a mom, I was doing all this, doing all that. Well, now I only have one job. I ended up quitting one of my jobs, yada yada yada. A whole bunch of stuff has transpired, and we're gonna get into my business in today's video. We're gonna get into my business. I'm gonna let y'all know all that has been going on with your girl, how life has been, because I feel like it's been a minute since we've talked. Even though we talked the last update I did, I need to talk a little bit more in today's video because even more stuff has happened since that video. Okay, so yeah, girl, I need for you to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I had to do the look up and down because a lot of y'all be feeling like y'all don't have to do that, and you stepping into my house and you ain't even, you know, giving the proper respect, not even saying hello. It's wrong, okay? It's very disrespectful. So I'm gonna need for you to thumbs the video up, leave a comment down below. I don't care if it's just an emoji. Subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into my business. Okay, so here I am, 22 years old. I'm a mom. For those of y'all that are not aware, my daughter is 1. She just turned 1 on June 29th, which isn't even a just anymore. That's been like a while ago. Okay. And I had to go through like this whole self-love journey all over again, okay? If you don't know me, you probably don't know that I've always had a certain type of relationship with myself, okay? Where I loved myself, but I didn't love myself the way that I should have loved myself. And in turn, that showed in a lot of the, or not even a lot, because I haven't even really had that many relationships, but in a lot of what I accepted from people, that showed, okay? And a lot of what I did for people who were undeserving, that showed. A lot of stuff showed the amount of self-love that I had for myself. And even though you could be the person that looks in the mirror, you could say, oh, I'm so pretty, oh, I have a nice body, oh, I have this, I have that, I'm good at a lot of things, you know, you still can be missing that self-love aspect where you really just accept the breadcrumbs and you accept what you're not really supposed to accept, if that makes sense. So ever since I've learned to let a lot of things and a lot of people go, I have been extremely blessed. And I said all that to say we have to love ourselves more, okay? When you love yourself, you can love other people properly. This could be your kids. This could be people who actually care about you, okay? But when you don't necessarily love and appreciate yourself the way that you should, that reflects in what you accept from people and the relationships that you have, okay? So here I am. 2 years I've been in this cycle of the breadcrumbs, the bare minimums, the not really getting what I felt as though I deserved, okay? And once I woke up one day and looked in the mirror and said, I'm not accepting this anymore, I'm not going to give my time and energy to this anymore, it reflected overall in the type of people that even thought that they were able to be a part of my life, okay? It showed in the people that approached me, and this could be for friendships, this could be for relationships, dating, whatever it's for. All of that directly reflected. But for as long as I was going to accept the bare minimum and people not doing what they were supposed to do in my life and just being around and handing me bullshit and me smelling the shit and saying that it smelled good, yeah, everything in life got better. So I ain't gonna give y'all to run around this whole video. Let's start with my job, okay? I ended up quitting my day job. I had been at this job for almost a year. This month actually would have made a year that I had been at this job. And ever since I moved down here, I had been extremely, how do I put it? I was not content with this job. Once Royal first came down here, I legitimately did not go to this job for like 8 weeks, okay? And then I was like, you know what, I'll go back. Went back and still was not necessarily happy there, but was just there for the money aspect, okay? Very unsatisfied, very unpleased, not very demure. So I ended up last month deciding I'm no longer going to do this to myself. I'm no longer going to go to a place that I do not want to be at, okay? And in turn, I ended up letting that go. And I said, you know what? That was one of the greatest decisions that I had ever made. So ever since I made that decision, it's like life has been on the up and up for me. I've been blessed with so many different opportunities. I have been blessed financially tremendously, okay? Because honestly speaking, when you go and clock into jobs, you sell a lot of your time. You sell a lot of your time. You sell a lot of your energy. And in turn, you have less time to devote to yourself. You have less time to devote to your actual goals, okay? Things that will get you to the next level. Things that could one day probably help you to own your own business or do great things yourself, okay? So the last time I clocked out and I left, I was like, you know what? Girl, I can't do this no more. I also kept getting sick. On top of that, whenever I go to this place, I just feel like shit. And I was like, you know what, something gotta give. So I let that go, and I've been working way less days. I take more time to go home to Memphis. I take more time to see what else is in the world, okay? Y'all, I've been living in Nashville since January, and I had literally not seen anything. So I take more time to get out. I take more time to do things that I love to do, and I love that because I work way less days now. At first it was like, damn, I'm working 2 jobs, I'm working every day of the week, I ain't have time for nothing. But now I have time to do things that I actually enjoy, and I love that for me because for the longest time I've been tied down, okay? So anyways, that segues on to the next thing in my life, which would be relationships. And situationships are going to be the death of a lot of us. Let's just keep it real here. They're going to be the death of a lot of us because a lot of us devote so much energy and so much time to people who really don't even give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give so much of your energy and your well-being in your young years. So this is a cycle that I've been in for years now. Because prior to having my daughter, I was just living, you know, and that was that. But after I had my baby, I was like, you know what, like, I don't want my daughter to be like this. Like, I don't want my daughter to go through relationships like this. I don't want my daughter to devote her time and energy to a person that doesn't really love or care for her or doesn't really give a damn about her emotions, okay? So once I snapped into that perspective, I was like, you know what? I'm washing my hands of this. And that's exactly what I did. And when I tell y'all, I have been so blessed ever since I made that conscious decision also. I can't even begin to explain the way that I feel, okay? Because it's been a long time since I have felt this happy. Like, I'm not gonna say I've been depressed or I've been sad or I've been down, but it's definitely been a long time since I've felt the way that I feel today, okay? It's definitely been a long time since I've been this happy, and I love that for me. I do. I love that for me. I will say this, I'm not lying when I tell y'all I'm getting ready to be consistent. I do have videos lined up for the rest of this month, okay? I am not BSing. I am not lying. Okay. I got y'all. I got y'all. Okay. I got you. So with that being said, I am logging off, but you can look forward to seeing me every other day here on this YouTube platform. I will be dropping some videos, some gems, whatever, girlfriend. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, leave a comment down below, okay? Don't be stopping by my house and not letting me know that you was here. Girl, show some comment section love and thumbs up the video. And that's pretty much it. And I'm going to leave y'all with this message. Self-love is the best love. You can't love anybody else until you love yourself. You can't be the best version of you until you love yourself. So with that being said, I'm logging off.